Okay, so that will segue into the course for the woman.
I see.
Talking about mistakes. So when I've made a mistake, what must I do? Because like I know you're my manager, and I'm scared. I've made a mistake. I've offended a customer or a client or a guest. What must I do? What is the first thing that I must do? Must I come and tell you that I've made a mistake? Must I hide? Must I tell some coworker, Mara? What must I do?
You should. If I am a manager there, you're a manager, so I want you to tell me first, or maybe you can tell to your coworkers.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm scared. I'm scared, teacher C2. I'm so scared.
Let's say maybe you give a guest he say I'm allergic to this food, but you make mistake and you give the food. Now the customer is mad.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah. What do I do? Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah. You give someone seafood, but they are very allergic to seafood. What do you do?
I would say I'm sorry, but if they are crying, I don't know, maybe I'll go cry in the bathroom.
Yeah, of course it could be, right?
Because I'm really scared, you know? Okay, Tembi now will be like, okay, I'm sorry, you didn't tell me that this was the problem. But Tembi at 21, when I was waitressing, I was scared. I was scared to own up to my mistakes and say, oh my God, I've made a mistake. So what I would do is I would tell one of my coworkers, but then I would have to go tell the manager and say, I have made a mistake. I don't know how to fix this. Can you please help me fix this?
Yeah.
Some managers that I worked with were great. They would, kind of talk me through and calm me down when I'm in my tears and I'm scared.
Yeah.
They would, okay, come on. Everybody makes a mistake. Calm down. And then they would make me, they wouldn't fix the problem for me, but they would make me walk up to the customer and say, I apologize.
Yeah.
How can I fix this for you so that you're a happy customer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I would do that
if managers for me.
I would do that if my staff is doing wrong, and I would go and apologize to the guest instead of her.
Ah, why? Tell me why.
Because she's afraid, right? She's afraid, and she is not. I think she's not able to talk to the guest directly because she made a mistake, and sometimes they run away from the customer.
Like me, I went to rent in the bathroom crying.
So
so you would go and talk to the manager.
To the
guest. To the guest. For me.
Yeah.
What would you say to the guest?
I apologize for you, and I will explain that it's not intentionally happened, right? It's accidentally happened. So I do some compliment for the guest, or I discuss for the something better, or maybe she needs the medical assistant, or I will help him to the guest for all in compliment. So I would do this if I'm your manager in this situation.
And then how do you deal with me?
Yeah, I will never scold you. As I understand,
He will never scold me.
Yeah.
He would never scold me. Okay, so what you call me to your office?
Yeah, I will call you to my office and I will explain. Okay, this is okay. I will explain this is the preference of the guest. This is the allergic. Blah 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 blah. I was like, okay, don't do this again. Please focus on the guest preferences. Something like I explain nicely. I'll never. Okay, maybe. Okay, you don't do that again. Okay. So I would say like that, but I will never blame.
Yeah.
Blame doesn't help.
No.
It makes me feel worse. Or I already feel bad that I made a mistake.
Yes.
I already feel.
Scared.
Yes.
Yeah, I already feel scared. I've already run to the bathroom crying. So if you scold me, it just makes it worse.
Yes, exactly. But in reality,
sometimes people need to be taught a lesson, of course. But I think the best thing is for a manager to tell you, okay, you should never do this again, but instead you can do this.
Yeah.
So you get an option.
Yeah. So it's not just like don't.
Yeah.
But it's also here. This is a new lesson. This is what you can do instead.
Yes. And that is the worst problem in my previous job. It's very important data So we have the main backup data server in the server and the data from the computer. And we copy from the server to the computer to send to the head office every day. And I said, so we always copy from the server. And this is very important. We have to delete after we copying to the computer because the server, the size is very big. The size is very big. So copy from the server to the computer, and we run in the disk, and we send to Yangon because the file size is very heavy, so we cannot send by mail. And then we copy from the server to the computer and computer to the disk. Okay, then we delete the file from the computer, not from the server. Okay, and one of my staff, he delete all from the server. And we couldn't find any data from a week. All gone.
No.
A whole week?
Yes.
How did that even happen?
I always teach you them that, okay, you might make a mistake because it's always confused now, which is from the data, which is because they are the same file.
Yeah.
They are the same file, the same name. So, okay, remember you have to choose. This is from the server. You cannot delete this. If you delete this one, we cannot get the data back. So please do not delete it. Every staff, I say the same. So they know every day. So they do it every day like this, and the new staff come like 2 months, and he deleted. And he's so much afraid. And I didn't know that because the next day when I go to the office and I check the data from last 2 days, and I couldn't find. Wait, I go to the server. I found no data, and I asked to them, what happened? I couldn't find any data. They said they don't know. Okay.
The new staff you ask, and then he says, I don't know.
No, not the new staff.
Oh, okay.
The old staff.
Yeah.
Because they don't know as well.
Oh, they didn't know it happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next 2 days, he come up to me, and he said, I have to apologize to you. He's, why? You did nothing wrong. No, I do really, really big mistake that you don't like. What happened? I'm scared. No, what did he do to me? Or did he poison in my food? I think a lot wrong. And tell me why? I deleted data. And I said,
you were just happy you didn't die because poisoning your food.
Yes, and then I don't know why I said nothing to him, and I can say like, it's okay. I'm so surprised myself as well because I have to be angry, right? I don't know why at that time. This is very big problem.
Yeah.
And okay, you go and back the data. So, but he don't know how he can get back from the data, and I said to him, it's okay, don't do that again. And he is shocked.
Of course, I would be shocked. I start crying.
Yeah. Really?
Wow.
And then he's shocked and staring, like not crying because he's a man also. So he's staring with tears. Okay.
Scared to cry.
Yeah. Scared to cry as well. And okay. And I surprised myself as well because I might be angry, no? But why I don't angry? Because okay, there's no solutions for that, or maybe there's solution. So I called to the Bangkok office because we have a system server there. Maybe they have the backup, or mostly they don't have. And I called to Bangkok office from my country, and I said from this day to this day we lost the data because of some accident happened here. I didn't say the new maker delete that, and I didn't say that. And I said that some reason blah 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 blah. And the office, they took the data back to the server. Wow, I'm very happy, and I'm very proud of myself that I didn't do anything wrong with him, and finally I solved the problem.
Yeah.
In the same, if I score him, he will be upset and he will not happy in work, even though we got the data back.
Yeah.
Because he has a spot in behind. Oh, I did this mistake. So
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
It's a very nice feeling.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's very nice feelings I've ever. Yeah.
But I think that's leadership, right? That's the thing with leadership, that you are the one that usually takes the blame.
Yeah.
You don't blame your staff.
Yeah.
You're the one that has to take the blame and fix the problem. But for you to call Bangkok and say, okay, I'm not going to blame this boy, but I'm just going to say, we lost data. I am the leader. I am responsible for fixing the problem however I can fix it by just telling the truth to head office. And as we were saying, Buddha always works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Things just happened.
Things just happened.
Things just happened.
Yeah, but I think especially after that incident, the new staff, I think he is very grateful to work in a place
and happy things that he is a manager now.
Oh,
I'm very glad for him. Yeah, you know, I'm very happy for him, and he worked as a front office manager in my country.
Oh,
that's
amazing.
Yes.
So you passed on that skill of leadership to him.
Yes, he is also very nice. Yeah, nicer than
you, my
nicer than me. Nicer than me.
No.
Yeah. He's and then I had the people down a lower position working with him. Also, they love him very much. So I think I can pass something to him.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think that moment when you decide, okay, I'm not going to get mad.
Yeah.
Because the problem, it already happened.
Yes.
Now we have to look how to fix it. I think in that moment, he's just like, okay, that's something I want to learn for when I become manager. I think he remembered that.
Yes. And then he never blamed to the others as well, like me. Yeah, I
so
very
passed on that leadership.
Yes. Wow, he called me before I came here. Not before I came here. I came here like May 15, right? So last month he called me that. You want to come to? I said to him, I'm going to Thailand. You want to come with me? Okay, I decided. And last he called me that. Okay, no, brother. He called me brother. No, brother. I'm become a front office manager now, so I will stay here. Here is also better. Okay, good. Yes, I'm very happy for you. And
oh my goodness, leadership.
That's a beautiful story.
Yes,
that is a beautiful story.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's talk about this. You in a moment of extreme panic, because that was a big deal. It was a big mistake.
Yes.
What made you have that moment of calm instead of blaming? What was inside of you? What made you say, okay, I'm not going to blame? What made you have that peace?
Peace, yes.
What made you have that peace?
I actually don't know what happened this time in my mind, because I have no mind to blame him at all. Because if I blame him as well, the data will be back or not, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's so afraid of me. And this case, he could be fired from the job, because this is very
so bad.
Serious case.
Okay.
We cannot touch the data server. Yeah. So I don't want him to lose the job. So I don't even report to the general manager about this case.
Okay.
So actually we have to report every problem to the general manager, but if the general manager know, he will fire him right away, right? But I don't want to destroy the other person's life. So I think it is my main reason.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, that was okay. That's serious leadership. So this could have been you that would have gotten fired. But you decided to take the full responsibility. Instead of him getting fired, you're like, okay, I'm gonna risk it. I might get fired. I'll just risk it. And I'm not going to tell on him, because I will not destroy his life and make him lose his job, and his children won't have money for food, and his wife and all of that. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yo, you're a real leader. Really, that's the thing with leadership. I have taken on so many people's falls, and I just take it on. take it, because when you're in a leadership position, you realize that people are going to make mistakes. They're not going to be at the level that you're at. But okay, when is enough is enough? Because I've taken on too long. Sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, next time, learn. But they don't learn sometimes.
Yes.
When is enough? Enough.
Yes.
That you have to decide.
Yeah, like when is that?
When is it, have they crossed the line?
Yeah.
Because if, this, of course, one mistake can happen. But if it happened like 3 times, you're like, no.
This is not acceptable, right? This is 3 times, 4 times. But the important one, they will not make mistake again, because they will not delete. I know this is very important. So everybody knows this is very important. This is happened. So they will never make that kind of same mistake again.
Exactly, because everyone can learn.
Yes, from that. Yes, so it's a lesson learned from others.
And lesson learned from others.
Yeah.
But I think also because you worked your way up in different jobs. You started as like receptionist. You have also probably been the person that makes a mistake, and then you were scared of the manager.
Yeah. Maybe this is one of the reasons as well.
Because
I work as a receptionist like him, but I never do mistake like him, the same mistake like him, but I do lots of mistake. And when I was a receptionist, my manager was French, foreigners, so I afraid a lot, right? And lucky that I speak English a little bit better than her.
French people don't speak.
No, I don't think that. Okay, because it's not our language. We don't need to be so good, right? But we need to be communicable.
Yeah.
So maybe because of this reason, because I passed the level of that.
I think because I think it's very easy for someone who just got the job in a leadership position. It's very easy to
and then and I don't want to lose him as well, because he is a nice worker. So he is very productive worker. So we don't want to lose. And he's a good team player as well. He know with the whole team. So the whole department is
a good team player, especially in the hospitality industry. Is a gold that you do not want to let go. It's gold.
It's gold.
At my job in the Netherlands, I work in a restaurant, and it's like a small coffee shop, cafe, and I got that job through a friend. Because her boss, she wants everyone to be friends, because we don't have a lot of colleagues, and you have to work together in very small space. It's like smaller than this. We all stand with 6 people sometimes, and you have to walk behind each other and do everything. So you're very busy, and you have to. So she really needs to make sure that everyone just gets along. So even if someone doesn't have like a ton of experience, but she knows they will be a good fit in the team, she's like, that's okay, because then they can learn, and then I have a really good team. And because it happens sometimes that she hired someone with a lot of experience, but he or she did not fit in the team. So you get like, especially because you work in such a small space together, and when it gets busy, it gets stressful. And if you have someone who doesn't connect with the rest of the team, that gets, especially when it's busy, get frustrated, and that will distract everyone's attention from working to maybe a fight or frustrating, and that's not what you need to be focused on.
It's not productive.
It's not productive.
So for my boss, for her, it's easier to have to tell us sometimes like, hey, stop talking, work now. That's easier for her than solving fights in between.
I see.